Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's New Year's Eve, and on 12/31/2023 we're going into 2024, and I've been cracking down on trophies a lot over the years, but the last couple years I was super into trophy hunting, and I thought, why not go into the new year by showing off my current trophy, what I have for trophies as of December 31st, 2023, going into 2024. So let's begin. Sonic Unleashed. I rented this game. This was back when I first got my PS3. I rented it from my local library. I played it for about 2 hours, and then the game just decided it was all scratched up, and it decided not to work no more. So I ended up taking it back. I am eventually going to buy another copy of this because it is still reasonably cheap here in Canada. So I will be probably buying that. Platinum with missing timestamps on Sonic Ultimate Gems Collection. I don't know what happened here, but like my first trophy was the 1st of September 2012. This was like that was the day I got my PlayStation 3, and this was the first game that I actually bought for my PlayStation 3. Yeah, it's got a 18.18% rare on PSN profiles, 2.5% rare on ultra rare on PlayStation overall. The missing timestamp one, Sonic 3, collect 100 rings with tails anywhere on Angel's Island Zone. I think that was around, I popped that trophy when my internet went down, and I was not impressed that it popped up with missing timestamps, even though on the PlayStation 3 it says I got it like that, like at this proper time. So I don't know what happened there. Resident Evil 5, I played a little bit of it. Didn't really care for it at the time. I probably will buy another copy and revisit this sometime in the near future. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I was a huge multiplayer fan, and my dad, Turner, was a huge Call of Duty fan himself. So when I bought him a PlayStation 3 as well for Father's Day the one year, me and him took turns playing Modern Warfare 3. Blue Toad Murder Files Mystery Little Riddle. I think that was a free PlayStation PlayStation Store game. Yeah, like episode 1 was free and the rest you had to buy. I was doing it without a guide, so this trophy here for player earns a gold medal in all puzzles during story mode. Like, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And then I got the PlayStation Eye, like PlayStation Camera for the PS3 at the time. So me and my friends were playing Michael Jackson The Experience at for a Christmas party. God of War, loved it on the PS2, so I was really excited to go back on PlayStation 3. And I got for Christmas, I got like a few days early, as you can see, like December 22nd. And then, what trophies am I missing here? Oh, max out all weapons of magic, and beat the game in under 5 hours on any difficulty, and complete the challenge of the gods. I will eventually probably buy another copy of that and try to clean that up. I told you I'm an Earl, PS3. It was a nostalgic game for me when I was a kid, and I played a little bit of it on PS3, but at the time I just wasn't really feeling it. Now these two, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1 and 2, I bought those on sale. Played them. And I got near the end, and it was just like the final boss on both, and the jank on it. Oh, excuse me. It was something else. Same with this. Like, I don't even know if we can even play the arc. Sorry, I don't know if we can even do this anymore. Upload a multiplayer score or time. So I don't think that one's even possible to complete. Sly Cooper and Phoebe Sarkunis, that was another one that I loved when I was growing up with the PS. Like I had the PS2 in my teens, and I played the hell out of it. So it was really fun to go back. I platinumed it 3 weeks, 4 days, because at the time I didn't have a lot of time to play. Massacre Unleashed. I am missing Score 10 Paybacks. Unlock all vehicle paint jobs and earn silver and gold trophies on all-time trial tracks. I'm going to buy this again. I don't think it's like overly expensive, but I will be buying it to clean that up. Hell yeah, Wrath of the Dead Route, one of my favorite games of all time. Super fun if you're into 2D platform, how can I put it, hack and slash type games. ToeJam and Earl Panic on Funkatron, sorry. What am I missing? I'll suck up 4 or more things at once with the Funk Vacuum. And Platinum, apparently. So I can probably go back and clean this up. Like, that's the only trophy I'm missing other than Platinum, so I can easily clean that up. I still haven't installed on my PS3. Batman Arkham Asylum. Really good game. Turn around Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a port from the mobile version, I think. 9 out of 12 trophies. I am missing Get All Chaos Emeralds, beat the game in under 40 minutes, beat the game without dying. At the time, like, it was rough. I could probably go back and clean that up now. Jetpack Joyride, another game that was free on the PlayStation Store back then. God of War 2, I think is the same thing as God of War 1, where I beat the game, but I did it blind, so I didn't get all the feathers, didn't get all the Goron eyes. Collect and use at least 2 urns of power and beat the Challenge of the Titans. Yeah, I could probably go back and clean that one up as well. Sly mini games. Like, the catch with this is you had to like play like each of the Sly games to unlock it. And then Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. That's when I kind of like just fell off, like got burnt out from the Sly games because I was trying to play them like back to back, and I got sidetracked. I never went back to it. I gotta rebuy the collection because I ended up selling my whole PlayStation 3 collection back in the day, and I regret it now. So I'm like slowly rebuilding it. Spartacus Legends, which was another free PlayStation Store game, which was terrible. I couldn't even get into it. Super Street Fighter 4. Again, I only played a little bit of it. I wasn't big on Street Fighter at the time, but I got it as a gift. So I figured, and it was cheap. Like, it was a cheap game, like still today, but I might go back and play this one again. I don't know. Tekken Revolution, which was a free PlayStation Store game. Rio, I rented from the local library. I don't even know if they still have it or not. But it's like pretty much like a mini game compilation. So yeah, it was like pretty much all mini games. Pinballistic is another PlayStation Store free game back in the day. PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, loved it. Little Big Planet. There's quite a few trophies I can't even get in that anymore because the online servers are shut down. Bejeweled 3, that was me and a friend playing that. DuckTales, me and my ex-girlfriend, like my girlfriend at the time, were playing this to death. And the only thing I missed was like unlock all art, and I beat the game on hard and extreme. I could probably go back to that sometime and clean that up as well because I have it digitally on the PS3. NHL 13, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I loved it. That was when I was really big in the Assassin's Creed. WWE 12. Online trophies are preventing me from getting that platinum. Medal of Honor Frontline. I played a little bit of it, but it didn't age too well if I remember right. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, another one of those ports. Yeah, beat the game in under. Yeah, I don't even know if this one's even available anymore. But I could try to go back and try to clean that one up a little bit. Medal of Honor, I loved it. That was a 2012 remake, like, or the self-titled 2012 release. Jak and Daxter, Precursor Legacy, probably my 1 year, 1 month. This is when I started going back into my trophy backlog and started cleaning these up at the time. Like Jak and Daxter, Sly 2, I went back and cleaned those up. Little Big Planet karting, I loved it it was a unique take on karting, but it kind of felt like a Mario Kart clone. Flower, I am going back to clean this up because you'll see later on that I do have 100% on the PS4 version, so I'm going back to get the PS3 version sometime. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, I loved this game at launch, and then I realized how bad it was after going for hold a combo for 30 seconds after the time is up on Marseille or Marcelli. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. And Completionist. Complete all projectives with one character. Those two trophies made me realize how terrible this game actually was. Assassin's Creed 2. Platinum in 10 months, 3 weeks. Assassin's Creed 3. I remember loving this game. And yeah, I beat it. But I didn't get like all main mission constraints and do all like the side stuff. I just like powered through the. Yeah, I didn't even borrow from any of the miscellaneous stuff or the multiplayer. I just burned through the game. Like for the story. Because at that time I wasn't really big on trophy hunting at the time. Like this was around the time I didn't really care for trophies. Like hunting, I just played whatever and got sidetracked and moved on to other stuff. Like Skate 3, I love this game. It was like one of my favorite skate games of all time. Can't wait for the new one to come out. Portal 2, another great, amazing game I loved. I wish they'd bring this to PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 at this point, because it's so fun. Lemmings, what can I say is Lemmings. Magic the Gathering Duel, The Planeswalker 2013. This game was fun. I don't think I got any of the multiplayer. No, I'd like win a duel online. I didn't really play online. And then they brought an expansion afterwards, but I love playing Magic the Gathering. And so me and a couple friends would just play it like local. Sonic Adventure 2. Again, another game where I think I beat. Name your child for the first time. Clear stage 1 of either side in story mode. Clear hero side mode. Yeah, I can easily go back and clean this up on the dark mode, like dark story. This is another one that I played when I was in my teens and loved it. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. This was the first Uncharted I think I played. And it was pretty good. Like, I remember being blown away by the graphics at the time. Assassin's Creed Revelations. This is where I started falling off the Assassin's Creed train at the time. Plus the game on the PS3 I remember was being like super glitchy. And I did not enjoy it. Ratchet and Clank Crack in Time. I rented this one from my local library. I knocked it out. I think I knocked out the actual story portion of it. Yeah. And then I did as much as I could, and then, because we only could rent it for like a day or for a week, so I'm like, I had very limited time, so I just played it, beat it, took it back to the library. I gotta see if they still have it or not, because they've been selling off a lot of their old PlayStation 3 games at their local book sales in the summer, and I've been grabbing a lot. So God of War 3, this is where I fell off the God of War train there for a while. 3-on-3 NHL Arcade. 1 year, 5 months. This is another one that I went back and cleaned up. Yeah, because like December 8th was the first I played the online, because like you never know when it was gonna, like if the servers at the time were ever gonna shut down. It's an arcadey style hockey game. It's really fun, but I remember you can only get it with, I think, NHL 12 at the time. Infamous, loved it. WWE Legends of WrestleMania. Oh, there's another platinum. 1 year, 6 months. I rented this from the local library. and then took it back, and then I found it for like $5 at Entertainment Overload when they were a thing. And then I just went back and just knocked out all the other trophies over the years. Like Indiana Jones Adventure Continues. Another game I rented from the library. And then played it, took it back, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to clean this up. So I went back, took it back out, and finished it. Apparently it has a 13.07% completion rate. Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. I did not care for this at all. Uncharted Drake's Fortune. This is when I went back and I found Uncharted 1. And I'm like, oh, I loved Uncharted 2. Let's go back and see how Uncharted 1 was. And it was just as good as I thought it would be. Soul Calibur Lost Swords, another PlayStation Store free game. NHL 14. I bought this for like dirt cheap. Yeah, I'm like, at the time, like, cause like the NHL games, like you could easily just go online and join a random whatchamacallit, friggin' an EASHL like EA Sports Hockey League club that has the trophy already, and then a boosting partner turn around and help me get lead by example. And then I just fell off the game. Alone in the Dark, this was super disappointing. I want to get another copy again though and actually clean this up for like maybe in October. Yeah, finish the episode without skipping any sequence. That's as far as I finished the wake up sequence without blinking yet. I started this, I realized how bad it was, and I just tossed it off to the side. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. This was one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. Like, it did not have any online, if I remember right. Let's see here. I don't think there was an online mode for this. No, so this Platinum, like, if you ever want to go for it now, you can still go for it. NHL 12, again, got it for dirt cheap. I was big into hockey at the time. Defiance, I spent many hours on this. I regret not finishing it up. Like, I never got to, like, Act 3, 4, or 5, because I'm, like, I always got sidetracked doing all this other stuff. And then I got hooked on, like, the multiplayer and just exploring, pretty much. I regret not finishing that one. Fairy Tale Fights, I own this. I recently just reacquired it, so I will be cleaning this up. It's a hard game, like super hard. Ace Combat Infinity, I tried it, didn't really care for it. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, another game I loved. The ship battles are really hard. I gotta get a copy of that again for my PS3, and unless I have it already, can't remember. But I will be cleaning that one up eventually, like as much as I can, because I think the online's unplayable now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Fear 2 Project Origin, terrible game. Like, it's not as bad as Fear 3, but I just did not really enjoy it at the time. I gotta get a copy and clean that up. Phineas and Ferb Across Second Dimension, again, another game that I gotta get a copy of. Because that's a 3D dot game heroes. I played both. I rented both from my local library and loved both. I just wish I had more time with them. Back to the Future, the game. Platinum in 11 hours, 43 minutes. It's like a Telltale game. Burnout Paradise, Platinum in 2 weeks, 2 days. And then they brought out all the DLCs, so I tried getting... I could probably clean this up. This one here is impossible because of the bikes. And then they brought out all this extra DLC, and I wasn't buying any of it. Call of Duty Ghosts, again, another yearly installment for my dad and I. Infamous Festival of Blood, 14 hours, 3 minutes. This is when I got the Infamous 1 and 2 collection, and I'm like, I don't know, I'll knock out the Festival of Blood first. Like, let's see what this is about. And yeah, I knocked it out within 14 hours. Army of Two, the 40th Day. I did not care for this. A buddy of mine started playing it on my account, and I tried. I did not like it. PlayStation Home, all 13 trophies. When they announced the server shutdown, I actually went back in and on the 15th and 16th of March and cleaned up the majority of them, and I got the different days on 21st of December. And then they shut down the servers, and then apparently now the PlayStation Home is back online. The more you know. Shakespeare's free game on PlayStation Store. Walking Dead. I think I only played episode 1 because it was free. Shaun White skateboarding. It's a mediocre game. I don't care for it. I revisited it recently and it's like worse than I remember. Infamous 2. I got a good portion of this actually. Unlocked the evil ending. Full negative number. Yeah, so I gotta do an evil playthrough to get the platinum on this. I can probably do. Oh, I'm finished the game on hard. Yeah, I can easily do that. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Again, that was when I was huge into Assassin's Creed. Dead Space 3. My ex-girlfriend had it. Borrowed it off her. Played it for a little bit and then gave it back to her. And I still gotta go back and buy another copy. Mortal Kombat. That's Mortal Kombat 9. Me and some friends would play like couch co-op with that all the time. It was fun. Advanced Warfare, another one that my dad and I took turns playing. Game of Thrones. That was another one that was like a Telltale game, but it was like first episode was free on PlayStation Store, so I played it and didn't care for it. Battlefield Bad Company 2. This was another one I gave my dad for Father's Day, and then I borrowed it off him and tried knocking out as much as I could. Call of Duty Black Ops, another one I got my dad. I gave that to him for Christmas the one year, and I borrowed it off him. But since he's passed away in 2016, I've got all his old old PlayStation 3 games, so yeah. Sonic Adventure, same as Sonic Adventure 2. I bought it on sale. Black Ops 2, this is my favorite Call of Duty right here. Because, but I remember I was doing Veteran and I got soft locked at a checkpoint where a helicopter just kept killing me over and over and over and over and over. And it was like, but I'm like, I haven't done the Easter eggs. I did Green Run on Transit, and then played Transit to death, and then I bought the season pass, Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, Vengeance, Buried, Origins, yeah. So I wasn't big into doing the Easter eggs at the time. So, but I will probably try to go back and get that. I got this one coming back in the mail. I want to clean it up, only because I am super close. It's just S ranks and complete all challenge acts featuring Sonic's friends, the Sky Sanctuary Act 1, Red Rings. It's should be an easy cleanup now that I'm more experienced with the Sonic games. WWE 13, played the game to death. I can't get the platinum due to online being shut down. Yeah, win 10 ranked matches. Yeah, pretty much every trophy I got was all offline. And then I did have one online trophy, or a couple. Yeah, those. That was about it. Killzone 3. Really fun for Sony PlayStation exclusive. So Frozen Freefall Snowball Fight. That was a free game on PS Store. Little Big Planet 3. Rented it from my local library. Loved it. Disney Universe. Another game I rented off my local library. I gotta go back and find a copy of that because I want to clean this up if I can. Yep, I can. Make sure there's no online. Katamari Forever, another game I rented from the local library. Walking Dead Season 2. Same as Season 1. Around like Game of Thrones. Then got it on PlayStation Store, first episode, and then never went back to it. LA Noire, I can go back and clean this up because I do have the PlayStation 4 Platinum. You'll see later on. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Gran Turismo 5. I didn't care for this at all. Adventure Time Explorer the Dungeon because I don't know. Library game. Resident Evil I own. I can go back and clean that up. Anarchy Reigns. Minecraft. Platinum in 1 month. God of War Chains of Olympus. I gotta clean that up still. South Park Stick of Truth. I got binary copy and clean that up. Justice Gods Among Us. Brought it on a friend. 2K15. Apparently I went really hard on that. It's unattainable though because of the server shut down. Ghost of Sparta. That's like hard mode and challenges and that. Angry Birds Star Wars. PS3. I was addicted to it. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Really hard game. Dragon Age Inquisition. This game is horrible on the PlayStation 3. Like, you cannot save on the overworld. Like, when you're out in the open, you cannot save or your game will just crash and corrupt. And you'll start everything all over. It drove me nuts. Bioshock 2. Angry Birds Trilogy. Again, I was addicted to Angry Birds. Grand Theft Auto 4. Loved it. SSX. Loved it. Heavy Rain. Didn't really care for it at the time. Maybe if I revisit it, give it another chance. Grand Theft Auto 5. Played the hell of it on PS3. So many mods. Like modders online. Like making the online mode entertaining. Final Fantasy 13 too. I gotta go back and finish this. This game was not as bad as people say it is. I loved it. God of War Ascension. Journey. Loved it. I beat it, but it's like one of those trophy like games where he has a trophy list where you gotta like stick with one person and everything else and find all the stuff. It's like I want to revisit it. And that was on PS4. This is actually the first game I played on my PS4, surprisingly. I think. Yeah, October 1st, 2016. That's like when I first got my PlayStation 4. But I got it a couple days before and I had gallbladder surgery, so I was like get my gallbladder removed, so it was just one of those games like where I couldn't play it till after I came home from the hospital. So it was like, so yeah, 1st of October, I had like lots of free time on my hands. Journey. Little Big Planet 3. I bought this on Amazon. It was one of the first PlayStation 4 games I bought. Risk. It's Risk. Big City Stories. It's a free PlayStation Store game. Lego Movie, the video game. I think this was the PlayStation Plus game I got. Destiny was another one of the first games I ever bought for my PlayStation 4. Played the hell out of it. My Name is Mail. I'm disappointed with this one. It's the only one you'll see on here that's probably like a dirty, like just spam X trophy, platinum trophy. Kitten Squad, free PlayStation Store game, 3-on-3 freestyle. I think that was a PlayStation Plus game. Yeah, because Color Guardians as well, and Stories, Path of Destinies. These three came out on PlayStation Plus. I tried them. I love this one. And Color Guardians was fun. Drawn to Death. Super disappointed in it. It didn't last very long. But I did play a lot of it. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This is when I got back into just having my own Call of Duty games. Kingsale, Final Fantasy 15. I started this. And then I'm like, wait, hold up. I want to play Final Fantasy 15 first. And then I just never got around to Final Fantasy 15 until recently. So I will be going back to clean that up. Dragon Age Inquisition. If you had to choose between the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 version, this is the way to play it. Abzu, Crash Bandicoot Warped, games from my early teens. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, which came with Black Flag, I think. No, Assassin's Creed 3. God of War 3 Remastered. Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered. Hue. That was a weird game. I think, like, yeah, the only trophy I'm missing is collect all the mysterious fun secret beakers. I'm gonna go revisit this. It's a unique little indie game. And I love my indie games. Until Dawn started it. Meant to return to it this October, but I never did. Because you'll see later on, Skyforce Anniversary. Hey, disappointing. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves Remastered, Metal Gear Solid 5. I did not like this at all. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. I do not like this game. Bound, Dungeon Punks, Worms Battleground, Assassin's Creed Unity. Another disappointing Assassin's Creed game. This one I really fell off the Assassin's Creed train when I realized how bad. Like, the game's good now, but back when I first, like, when I played it, I just did not care for it. Kung Fu Panda Showdown Legacy. Legendary Legends. This is a game I played with Pete Dorr on his stream with some people like Bovine Divine and some other friends there, and we had a really good time with it. Call of Duty World War II. My sister bought me this for Christmas, and then Activision sent out a survey, and I ended up getting a free copy of it digitally. So, and that was back when that was fun. Rhyme, Grand Kingdom, Yooka-Laylee, Banjo-Kazooie predecessor type game. It's good. Like, that's all I can really say about it. I haven't beat it yet. Like, the last few levels, like, stages were annoying, so I just got burnt out and quit. I will return to it though. Trackmania Turbo, did not care for it. 99 Vidas, little 2D beat 'em up, like side scrolling beat 'em up. Assassin's Creed 4, Thief's End. I got this with my PlayStation 4, and at the time I was just burnt out on Uncharted, so I just did not bother continuing it. King Oddball, Beyond Two Souls, Sam Heavy Rain, wasn't really into it. Crash Bandicoot 2, Rayman Legends. That was another one I bought with my PlayStation 4. Loved it. I gotta return to it, finish it off sometime. Trials Fusion, Fallout Shelter, The Park. A really weird horror game where you're chasing down your kid that runs back into an amusement park, and you gotta ride each attraction to get the full story and explore everything to get the whole story of, like, what happened to you, like, where's your kid. It was super unique and interesting, but it's a walking sim, so just be warned. You can beat it probably like in an hour. I took some idle time there. Mafia 3, didn't really care for it. Disney Afternoon Collection, I bought this like digitally, and yeah, the only trophy I got was complete boss rush with Tailspin and Under 1 Hour. These games are hard, and I mean, like, definitely, like, 100% hard. Destiny 2, did not care. I love Destiny 1, did not care for Destiny 2 at the time. I might return to it. Grand Theft Auto 5, Burnout Paradise Remastered, I platinumed that, and the only trophies I'm missing are the bikes, I think. Oh, same thing as PS3, yeah. But I got all the DLC for those. And then these ones here, yeah. Like, it's a really fun arcade racer. Sparkle 2. It's like, how can I put, like, 3D bubble. Like those bubble shooters. It's really fun. Mass Effect Andromeda, my brother gave that to me for Christmas. I did not. I gotta revisit it. I did play quite a bit of it, and I kind of fell off. Steep, Amplitude, Realm Royale, Titanfall 2. This game I bought for like $4 Canadian at a local dollar store. So yeah, it's the better of the series. Shame they canceled Titanfall 3 and made it Apex Legends instead. Black Ops 3, I got that with PlayStation Plus. Final Fantasy 9. I gotta go back to finish cleaning that up. I remember the jump rope trophy being impossible to do though, unless you're like really good. Unravel. This game is amazing. The soundtrack is beautiful. It's a must play. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, Black Ops 4. This is when I was really into Call of Duty. We spent a lot of time on Warzone, and this is actually what burnt me out of Call of Duty. Was after that one. The Kingdom Hearts games. I gotta go back and finish those. I clean them up. What Remains of Edith Finch. Amazing game. I'm not gonna say anything about anything more. Just play it. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, did not care for it. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, played the hell out of it. I gotta clean that up. Batman Arkham Knight, started it. I haven't really, that kind of fell off. Same with Yakuza. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, platinum in 3 weeks. Amazing Studio Ghibli style RPG, JRPG. Spiral the Dragon, a childhood game. Goat Simulator, did not care for it as much as I thought I would. And then I went back, Spyro 3, Bioshock, Sonic Forces, I gotta return to that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, City Skylines. Where am I here? Oh, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, NHL 19. This one I got back into the NHL games. Lego Ninjago, the video game. I gotta finish that off. I think I got stuck and I beat the game and I was going back to collectibles. I just couldn't figure out how to get this one collectible, so I just left it. Monopoly Family Fun Pack. It's Monopoly. Like, the trophy list is like soup. Like, if you're pretty much playing it, you'll get the trophies. Street Fighter 5, did not care for it. It was free with Plus. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 2, best remake of the Tony Hawk games. Wish 3 and 4 would come out, but that's probably never going to happen. Kingdom Hearts 3, Platinumed, don't have the DLC. RE Chains of Memories, started it and then fell off. Haikyuu Ace Unlimited, I was bored, bought puzzle game. It's one of those dirty platinums, but it takes a little bit of skill. So it's not My Name is Mayo level. NHL 16. Disney Classic Games, Aladdin and Lion King, platinum 1 hour 44 minutes. Those games are fun. They're hard, but they're doable. Kingdom Hearts. That was a movie. The movie, I already watched them prior, so I just kind of fast forward from. I kind of regret it though, but it's whatever. This was the very first PlayStation 4 game I ever ordered off Amazon and for my system before I went off and bought all these other games. And I spent a little bit more than what I wanted to, and then I went back after 4 years and 3 months and platinumed it. Because I had to order it from the US Amazon, because Canadian Amazon did not have it. Medieval, I gotta go back and revisit. It was fun. Melody of Memory, played it to death. Still gotta clean that up. Spyro 2, I went back and cleaned that one up. Because it was like my least favorite Spyro game. Siggy, A Fart from Mezzalina. If you like Ghosts and Goblins, or Super Ghouls and Ghosts, this game was fun. It was like, I actually speed ran it there for a little while and then I got burnt out. 3D Mini Golf, I have that on my PS4 right now. Ni no Kuni 2, platinum in 2 months, 2 weeks. Not as good as the first one, but still good. Maneater, did not care for it. Hatoful Boyfriend, visual novel. I went back and cleaned that up. Kona, Walking Simulator 2K Battlegrounds, Minecraft, 100%. Realms Throne and Servers Throne, help with that anymore. Garfield Kart Fierce Racing. This is a jank kart racer, which is actually fun. Plants vs. Zombies, Genshin Impact. I kind of hopped on the bandwagon for that for a long time, and then I just fell off. Battle in Wonderworld, gotta clean that up. The game's not as bad as people say it is. Biomutant, same thing. People say it's bad. I loved it. Hot Wheels Unleashed, I gotta go back clean that up. It's like online trophies and city, like 100% city Unleashed goal, like time trials. Ratchet and Clank, loved it. Excellent remake of the remake of the first one with some newer new stuff in it, I believe. Wrath of the White Witch. After platinum the PS4 version, I'm going back to get PS3 version. 8 the Glory. It's a shit game. It's cheap. It's a bull riding mini game. Once you play one mini game set, you get the whole gist of the whole game. It was terrible to grind that out. The Order 1886, amazing game. For the price you can get it for now. Kaze and the Wild Mass. Shaq Fu, a Legendary Board Physical. This is the only way to get 100%. Because Barack Fu is only on disc. Team Sonic Racing, platinum in 2 weeks, 4 days. 2.67%. This game was a grind and a half. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Sega Genesis, Mega Drive and Genesis Collection, 3 years, 9 months. This game was fun. I went back because I'm like, the only trophies I was missing was like the challenges, and it was super easy once I got the hang of it. Followed a guide, Lego DC Supervillains. SpongeBob SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, loved it. Bubsy the Woolly Straight Back, I Am a Madman. I went back to clean that up. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, same thing, clean that up. This is when I started going like deep into my backlog of like cleaning up games. Burly Men at Sea. Deliver Us the Moon, amazing game. I also highly recommend Deliver Us Mars. Sonic Colors Ultimate, I gotta go back and finish cleaning that up. Bioshock 2. Ice Age Grass Night Adventure. If you want a 3D platformer that's actually good, this. Martha is Dead, amazing horror game. Minecraft Set 2. I actually had the 100% in this, and then they brought another 3 trophies, so I gotta go back, hop back on, pop those. Skater XL, this game is terrible. It's like just like a tech demo type feel to it. I do not like it. God of War, this is a 2018 one. Platinum. Loved it. Crash Bandicoot 4. Hard ass game. Probably will never go back to it because I refuse to ever touch that game again. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. This is the first time I actually played Skyrim. I'm missing 1 trophy. And if you probably already know by now, it's defeat a legendary dragon. Because apparently you gotta hit level 70 or something like that, and then you have the RNG of having it spawn. So I gotta go back and finish that. Pac-Man Roll Repack. Yeah. Line up a Galaxy in the slots. Defeat 50 enemies at Bomb Dot. Clear round 9 of original Pac-Man. Yeah, I gotta go back and clean that up. Angry Birds Star Wars. Road Rage, do not recommend. I thought it was like a Road Rash predecessor. It does have a physical. I gotta buy it for my physical collection, but I got it digitally, and it was terrible. Even at like $3 Canadian, it was terrible. Worst. Like you fall through the map within the first 10 minutes of playing it. Need for Speed Payback, Need for Speed Heat. Yeah, it's Family Mansion Mayhem. This was a fun little 3D platformer. Sonic Mania, Life is Strange, and Before the Storm. I went back, cleaned up Life is Strange, and then I hopped right on the Before the Storm and knocked it out. Horizon Zero Dawn was right after that. Arcade Paradise is really fun. Like you actually play games inside of, like you're doing laundry, but then you get all the money to build like your own little arcade in the back, and then you eventually like take over you end up just taking over the laundromat, and You get to play all these cool, like, little game, like, handmade games from the devs. They're based on actual arcade cabinets. Now we're back. Now we're 2023. Hoa. It's mediocre. I liked it, but it's mediocre. Then I went off and got Cat Quest 1 and 2. Loved both. And then this is when I started, like, oh, I gotta go back my PS3. Started Naughty Bear. Gotta return to it eventually. Then I'm like, oh, let's go back and start cleaning up my platinums again. So Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, 4 years, 6 months. LA Noire, 2 years, 7 months. Sly Cooper Fees and Time, this one went back to my PS3. Final Fantasy 7. This is because I'm like, I wanted to play this before I went back to the remake. And then I just kind of got back on the trophy cleanup again and fell off the bandwagon for it. Like Flower, 100%. I can do it on PS3 as well. Epic Mickey 2. This game is actually super fun. It's not bad. Sagebrush, 52 minutes, 51 seconds. Pete Dorr streamed this, and it was on my radar, and then it went down for like $2. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this. And then Tales of Iron came out free with Plus. Platinum in 2 days, 3 hours. If you like Hollow Knight, you'll love this. Spirit of the North. Highly recommend. It is super fun. You're playing as a fox. And it's just like super unique. It's hard to explain. Batman and Telltale series. That was another like trophy cleanup. Tales of Arise. I gotta go back. There's like one trophy I'm missing in this. And I'm sorry, this like whole video is just gonna be like uploaded as is. Yeah, 400 types of weapons, 400 non-DLC skills, an ultimate level of group training. I can go back and clean that up eventually. Descenders, did not like it. It was free to Plus, did not care for it. Infinite Second Son, I'm popping back on and off of this. Same with Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Diablo 3, this is when I was going for the platinum on the PlayStation 3 version, and I'm like, then as you can see up here, I hopped on the PS4 version, platinumed it, and then just like refused to go back to this one. Sonic Origins, 3 days, 1 hour. It's decent after the patches, but it's still got some bugs. Dreams, still working on it. Amazing PlayStation 4 exclusive. Alice Madness Returns. I went back in October and started this again. And then I knocked out the first game. So I gotta go back probably in October and try to knock out Mass Returns. Suicide Rachel Foster was another game I played for October. Blair Witch, I'm missing one trophy. It's an ending trophy, I'm not going to spoil it. WWE 2K22, I actually knocked this out. I went hard for like the last, like all of November. Just to try to finish cleaning this up to get the platinum, because the servers are shutting down soon. South Park Stick of Truth, another one I went back, cleaned up. Sackboy Big Adventure, I'm pop back on that again. I gotta go back on it again. We cleaned that up. Final Fantasy 15. Loved it. Platinumed it. I don't have the DLC though. This game here, Power Wash Simulator, I spent so much time this month playing it. And I beat it just to find out, as it was foretold, complete career mode is glitched. And I gotta go back at 5 gold medals to challenge mode. So I'm waiting for a patch for them to fix it. The devs are aware of the trophy being glitched. Then the game I'm playing currently, Assassin's Creed 2. So, and yeah, I'm about halfway done. Which I'm actually going back to play right now after this video is over. So I hope you guys enjoyed looking at my trophies. Like, there's my ultra rares. 58 ultra rares, 216 very rare, 635 rare, 2700 uncommon. Wow. And then 24 commons. Latest platinum was Final Fantasy 15. There's my milestones. 40 of platinum was Road Rage. It gave me Road Rage. And Easy as Pie was my very first trophy 11 years ago. Platinum trophy 11 years ago, so. Well, Platinum and Neri. Yeah, first trophy, and then, yeah. So, I hope you guys have a really safe and happy New Year's, and I will see you guys in 2024. Bye.